up, everybody? I just got over here to the pump park. I'm gonna ride my bike for a little bit. I am going to be out later tonight. I have a very special guest. We're gonna be driving around trying to find some Christmas lights. I don't know how many we're gonna find, but still gonna try to have some fun. I just got some lunch. It's reversed. Hold on, let me see if I can reverse it. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, now look at it. How do I look on the other side of the car? This is the first time I've been on the right side of the car. So I just stopped at In-N-Out. They gave me these 2 plates to eat on. Or placemats. There are a lot of overdoses in Colorado. Okay, so my order at In-N-Out is double, not animal style, just regular. Double, extra grilled onions, extra raw onions, extra lettuce. And then well done fries. The well done fries are really good in each bite of the burger. Colorado loves In-N-Out burger almost as much as California. What up, Ellie? What up, Beatport? KD? And then to drink, this is my famous iced tea. It's regular flat iced tea that I filtered twice. I have 2 Britas. I poured tap water into the first Brita. I poured the second Brita into the next Brita, or the first Brita into the second Brita. And then I make a flat tea, like a regular unsweetened tea. And then I put 1 tea bag of peach in it. So it just gives it that slight hint of peach. So good. And then I keep it in a Yeti with a lot of ice. And that ice pretty much stays the whole time. So I've been drinking a lot of lemonade and a lot of iced tea. Did you order extra for Jacob? You can see my bike back here. We're about to take the bike out for a minute. Oh, I just dropped something over here. I wanted to do a quick stream just to kind of talk to everybody and catch up for a little bit. It's going to start getting cold here. When it starts getting cold, I need to transition into doing more stuff from home. I'm not set up at home yet. But I'm actually looking forward to that. I think that's going to be fun. I'm going to take advantage of these last nice days before it gets really snowy. What up, Mama Hill? Jetta Jade, Holly, what up? This is my first meal of the day. Really, really good. Look how much onion they put in there. We got onion burger. So I'm about to take us up to this pump park. I'm really not good in here. I'm going to be taking it easy. I didn't bring a helmet. I'm not going to be doing any like X Games mode stuff. I'm happy to be out. I wish I had a ghost pepper ranch sauce for these fries. Linda and I have been wanting to try the new Frosty at Wendy's. It's like a SpongeBob vanilla and pineapple Frosty. We went and tried to get it last night and they were sold out. Hi from Parker. What up, Colorado Mountain Girl? I like Parker. I could actually see myself living in Parker for a little bit. Parker's dope. Couple more bites and I'll get out. I already have cheese on my arm. Can you see right here? I should have worn one of these placemats as a bib. Let me grab the bike off the back. Hold on. Bike's off. I've been out here for a couple weeks now, and just in the last few weeks I've been noticing that my eyes have gotten so much greener. I've been eating better, I've been getting better sleep. I've just been generally more happy in so many different categories. It feels like all of that is trickling into these different areas of my life where not only I needed it, but I didn't know that I needed it. So first of all, I want to apologize for being absent a lot lately. I've been taking care of myself in a way that I've never taken care of myself the entire time. Well, I'm going to say in the last 20 years, maybe even lifetime, but I'm taking such better care of myself now. And I can feel it. I can feel it in all of these different aspects of my life. One of the big things was last year at this time, I wasn't really being in the sunlight a lot. I spent probably 90% of my life in the darkness. I like being up late at night. This new Colorado chapter for me, I've just been trying to do so many things that are opposite of what I'm used to doing just to try it out. One of the things that I found out is that I'm solar powered. I really like being out in the sun. I like having my shoes off, walking around in the grass. I love the beach. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love being on the sand. I love the ocean, but I really, really needed this, this trip. It's opened my eyes up to a lot of things. And I think just in the last couple of weeks, people have been saying like, oh, his format has changed so much. What he's sharing has changed so much. It has. It really has changed so much. I don't know where it's going to go. I just know that it feels like I planted a seed and that the seed is growing, and I'm trying to give it as much sunlight. I'm trying to give it as many nutrients as I can. It feels like I am on the right path. It feels like the universe has my back right now in a way that I haven't felt. Maybe when I was in my younger 20s, I felt like the universe really had me. Now I feel like I have a safety net underneath, that the universe is like, all right, this is what we've been pushing you toward, and now you're on the right path. We're about to get on this bike. If I do fall, it's gonna be okay. Like, this is a pretty tame little area. There was a family right here to my side. I just kind of let them ride a little bit so that I don't have any of their kids on camera. They have some little kids over here. This park that we're going to is up on top of the hill. I think we're going to have it all to ourselves. Maybe not. I see a dad coming over here with his little son, it looks like. But anyway, this is a pump park. And so it's like this. It's like all of these Loch Ness monster looking bumps. The bike that I brought to ride today is the wrong bike for this park. So you should have ideally you have a smaller BMX bike, like a 20-inch wheel, a normal bike that you can really like shock down and get in these little whoops. The bike that I brought today is my Big Woody. It's my 29-inch huge tire bike. I brought it because this helps me with the other stuff that I do. When I ride here, it's so challenging that when I ride at the other spots, it's not as challenging. So don't expect anything big. I'm not going to be jumping and transitioning onto other parts of the track today. When I come back with my BMX, maybe. And when I do that, I'm going to have a helmet on, because I get hurt a lot. All right. I'm going to have you on my chest harness. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Happy Saturday. Okay. He was driving fast. Here's the bike. This is a SE Bikes Big Woody on 29-inch mags. These dudes are racing right here. Go, 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 go. All right, let's see what this is like. I've never done this before, so we'll see. This is a beautiful park. This is in Broomfield, Colorado. And this is called the Broomfield Pump Track. I call it Pump Park, but it's a track. I'll show you the rules before we jump in. Oh, I see some little kids out here. He's got a helmet too. Okay, here's the track. Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of snake around in these bowls back here. Hopefully it's not too, well, it's gonna be bumpy, but hopefully it's not shaking a lot. These wheels are not good for jumping. I have a different set of wheels, spoked wheels, the SE bike tires. Those are better for the dirt jumps. If anybody watches Robin Big, there was an episode where he has a security guard named Big Black. He wanted this extra large BMX, and that's what this is. This is an XL BMX, 29-inch wheels. It's big. A lot of people that ride it say it's too big, but I like it. It's a Moonster. How you doing? Actually, there's one more thing I'm gonna grab. When I do fall, I scrape my hands a lot. So I'm gonna grab my gloves. when I dumped the e-bike a couple weeks ago, the thing that hurt the most were my hands. Get one more drink. On a normal bike, on a normal BMX bike, I could probably be here for an hour or two before getting tired. On this big bike, it really soaks the energy out of me. I don't know why. I think it's just way more effort on the pumping. All right, let's try this. Let me just take you around the outside first, just to kind of show you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna drop into that. You can get on these green areas. This turf you can ride over. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Okay, here's the backside over here. And then there are also these dirt jump pieces over here. So you can come super fast into this area right here, get sideways, turn, get really sideways right here. That's fun if you have the speed. Whoa. 2 jumps right here that are okay. Oh, you see this big bird right here? I have a story to tell you about some birds, but I'm not riding. Oh, those jumps right there are really fun on my big mountain bike. Yeah, the actual geared mountain bike. So I'll have to show you the video when we get back to the car. I was at this place called Erie Single Track. And here, I'll tell you up here. Okay, so earlier in the week, I went with a friend of mine to this place called Erie Single Track. You start up at the top of this hill and you can go down several different paths. It's kind of reminiscent of this, but it's on dirt. And there are jumps, there are whoops going all around, and it's kind of like this. Like, you don't need to pedal. You just kind of go down aggressively and like take the jumps. I was with a friend of mine. It was such a beautiful day. There's a storm rolling in. I look over to the side and there was a bird that looked like it was as big as a pterodactyl. It's huge. And I could tell from the top half being white and the bottom white that it was a bald eagle. So I looked at my friend and I was like, dude, that's a huge bald eagle. So we stopped. We watched it land. There were a couple other red-tailed hawks and some hawks kind of circling around the eagle. All of a sudden, a second bald eagle came down. and I have some video of it. It's not the greatest video, but it definitely shows that there are two bald eagles flying around. It's just such a beautiful place to be. I've been overwhelmed by just like how calm I am being back here. And especially just being able to come out with the bikes. I've ridden bikes almost every single day since I've been back. I have a mountain bike, I have a cruiser bike, BMX bike, and an e-bike. So I have 4 bikes. Linda has 2 bikes. Getting a lot of exercise, feeling a lot better. My diet's been improving. Being in the sun has been helping a lot. I will be doing check out Horsetooth Reservoir in Fort Collins, Bacon Toast. I will check that out. We're gonna do a Fort Collins stream coming up soon. But let's take another couple laps in here. I have my gloves on. Oh, did you see these little like features here? So you can come into this super fast, get sideways. You come out of that into this turn over here. So it's cool. There are these outside the park features. And then we're gonna be taking some laps on the Loch Ness in here. After we ride, I'll talk a little bit more too. All right, here we go. Hopefully this is a good view. I can't see it. This guy's helping his little kids. It's so cool. These kids are charging it. After we do a couple laps in here, I'll take you over and show you the park. See, there's a really beautiful park on the side. Looks like the camera keeps going down. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Whoa. He's got a nice bike. Yeah, I'll take you over here just real quick. I think my dad's trying to get a picture of his kids. I'll try to get out of the shot. There's a big tunnel over here that goes underneath the, there's a tollway called E470. This goes underneath that. That's one of the things I appreciate about Colorado. They put a lot of underground tunnels in places. I feel like in California, if they were to do that, people would just live in the tunnels. But like this, here, I'll just show you the other side. It's really catering to bicycles. It's amazing. Paths forever. I mean, I could probably ride 30 miles into... Oh, look at the prairie dogs. Look at the prairie dogs. Oh my God. No, 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 they're leaving, they're leaving. Hurry, bro. Can you see the prairie dogs? What up, Sonia? Hold on, I gotta get my glove off so I can zoom. Watch, they run fast and then they stand up like meerkats. Oh, this one's yelling at me. See, they get up on their back legs like that and they do like the little meerkat thing. He's warning the homies that I'm over here. When I was growing up, we used to call these hush puppies. Here are the two homies that he's warning right here. Look at him. So these things are known to carry bubonic plague. There used to be a bunch of the... Oh, look at the one on the left. Did you see that? There used to be a bunch of these prairie dog holes by a golf course that I used to play. I used to hit my ball into the course or into the little prairie dog area, and then people would be like, don't go in there. There's bubonic plague in there. Oh, what's also cool is sometimes they try to relocate these prairie dogs and they do it with a big vacuum. So right now these two are guarding this hole right here. They will they'll put the vacuum over the hole and suck out the prairie dogs thump, 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 into like a place that they can relocate them. One of them over here is being loud. I can't see where he is though. I bet before I turn off the stream, we'll see a big bird. Oh, this one looks like he's picking the bugs off of his friend's back or something. I think that there's a place in Japan that tries to keep these as pets. Oh, look at this one. Can you hunt rodents? I don't know actually. Oh, somebody's coming on a bike right here. What up? He looks like a sumo wrestler. He looks like he's hulking, right? He's doing like the Mr. America like flex. These look healthy. There are a bunch over here. I'm far enough away that these aren't really threatened by me. Okay, let's go back to the park. What up, everybody? So this is Broomfield, Colorado. across, well, underneath this tunnel on the other side, that's where the pump park is. There's one being super loud over here. You can probably hear him, he's just like squeaking. I'll show you this limestone. My family in Iowa has a piece of land that has a limestone quarry. Oh, this one's mad. Hold on. Oh, he's telling the people across the way, he's like, get under. Greetings from Hackett, Arkansas. What up, Fitzma? Yeah, so what I was saying is my family has a limestone quarry in Iowa. And where we live, where my grandparents still live and some of my cousins, they donated a lot of limestone to the local parks. And they have little plaques telling where the stones came from. But I grew up playing on these huge pieces of limestone. And then my uncle took a bunch of pieces like this and built this beautiful chimney in his house, like an epic chimney. It's really cool. I'll show you this sign. I'm not gonna stay here, but you can pause it later if you wanna read it. It says Frisco Farmers Reservoir and Irrigation Company. We're gonna go back under this tunnel. This is the tollway right here up on top. I don't take it very often because it's expensive, but it's cool. They didn't have it when I was here 20 years ago. They were just starting to like plan it. They hadn't even started it. And it does like a big, almost circle. So you can get to this. Usually it would take me like an hour, 45 minutes to an hour to get to Centennial or Parker, or those places that are in South Denver. This tollway allows you to go around the outside of it extremely fast. So people go like 85 miles an hour. It's taken some getting used to see everything so clean. No graffiti. I think there probably is graffiti that they just clean up. I think if they tried to clean up everything in California, it would just be more than a full-time job. Never feed the coyotes. Talk in a loud, firm voice to frighten the coyote. And this is the trail. Broomfield Trail. This goes for a really long way. One of these days we'll just get on the trail and take it far. I was riding my e-bike the other night with a friend and some coyotes passed in front of us. They looked more scared of us. They had the numbers, but we just left them alone. Everything was fine. And then they went into a nearby field and were super loud. That's when it's intimidating, when you can tell that there are probably like 6 to 10 out there. Here's my Jeep. My Jeep loves being out here. I love this bike rack on the back. I can put 2 bikes on it, or I can put my e-bike. The e-bike weighs about 130, but if you take the battery off, probably it's a little over 100. I think the capacity, I think the weight limit on the bike rack is 160. Oh, now we have it all ourselves. This is good. Right here, they have these at almost all the bike parks that I've been to here. These are just tools that you can use. Repair anything that you want. In California, these would probably be cut and stolen. Okay. Let's do this. Oh. It feels like snowboarding. It's like snowboarding on a bike. Oh, shoot. I just almost went down that. Some of these are really steep. I'm glad we have it all to ourselves, but I was hoping that maybe there would be one or two people that were actually good out here too. When you see people that are good, they transfer like from this side to this side. They go out of the course and kind of like end up on a different part of the course. There's a jump right there. Oh shoot, oh! My brakes are not great on this bike either. Like they don't bite. They don't just like lock it up. So I'll come back out here on a different day with a BMX. These wheels, 29-inch wheels, not made for this. Still fun. Like I was saying, after I ride this, it seems like everything else is very manageable. When I was talking about Erie single track earlier, imagine it being somewhat similar to this with the turns and whatever, but all dirt. So you're downhilling and just taking different paths that have jumps and turns. It's really cool. It's fun to have gears when you're riding on stuff like that. So here's the bike for anybody that didn't see it. It's SE bikes. And these tires are called snakeskin tires. And then this is the big Woody. It's plasti dipped to make it look like wood. Some pegs on the back. And I'll walk you around here just to show you. So if you're good, you can just ride right through the middle here. It's giving you arrows like to keep everybody on a track. Like there's the track over here and the track over here, so you can race. You both start and then, you know, switch over on the second lap. But if nobody's out here, you can transfer out of these back into the other side. I've seen people out here on skateboards, scooters. You had a PK Ripper? Awesome. This is similar. This feels like PK Ripper. My dad just got here with his son. Taz, I'm truly happy for you to be out enjoying life. I lived in Newport Beach, just moved to Tennessee on several acres, love being outdoors. My son lives in Parker. Awesome. This little stint here for me, it feels like it rejuvenated me wanting to be in California. It's crazy. Like, that's how I felt every time that I traveled, especially overseas. When I would come back home, it made home feel so much better. And you just need to leave in order to appreciate what you have. You just have to. His dad and his son just got here. It looks like they're seeing this for the first time. If they would have had something like this around when I was growing up, my friends and I would have been here every day. My boys always had Tony Hawk bikes. Never had a Tony Hawk bike. I had a Huffy. Growing up, I had a Huffy. The kids in town that had the nice bikes had like Mongoose and Dino. The biggest name brand I had was Huffy. But I like this bike. This bike helps me feel like a kid. I'm gonna take this downtown and ride it a bunch. All right, I'll show you, I'll take you back to the Jeep and I'll show you the video of that hawk, or bald eagle. People in Orange County do get outside a lot. There are a lot of outdoor activities. In LA, it's a little bit harder. For me anyway, it just feels more polluted and crowded. At least in Orange County, there's a little bit of room to spread out a little bit. I dig this thing though. Huffy was back in the 70s. We got 132 in chat. Only 107. This is okay. It's just a little cruise for us. I like the smaller numbers. We've been getting smaller numbers on my main channel. It's kind of good. It feels like only the right people are showing up. You can watch me struggle to put this thing on the back. It's not as easy to put on as it is to take off. I kept my house in Newport. We'll be back. Awesome. I like Newport. Newport feels like home court for me. That actually did wear me out a little bit. I'm trying to grow my beard out. This is about as long as I've had my beard. Maybe 15 years. I like it short because when it's short, it doesn't itch as much. Or like almost at all. And then when it's long, it feels scratchy. You just always want to be like touching it. All right, I'm gonna show you a little bit more of this park. Look how open everything is. A lot of parking. This is the dad that had his two little boys at the park right when I showed up. These houses across the way here, my dream house is over here. Look at these houses. Some of these houses have like 6-car garages. This house right here has its own pickleball court. And these are big. And they have an underground tunnel that goes to that pump park that we were just at. So when I was growing up, this was just all fields. So pretty much from like Broomfield to Fort Collins, pretty undeveloped. There are a few towns, Firestone, Dacono, a few places like that, but they pretty much can build in 3 different directions, north, south, and east. The mountains are west. This is called Anthem Community Park, and people know this area as Anthem. So those homes that we were just looking at, that's kind of like Anthem Reserve. I've been trying to ride my bike out here because it's such a new area that it feels like it's always empty. This is Saturday and this is how empty it is. So imagine a Tuesday or Thursday morning. This is Saturday at 3:30 p.m. and nobody's out here. And they have soccer fields over here to the right. I see people playing frisbee golf, flying drones. So this is what I'm talking about. I've been riding my bike in here. These dirt paths start and then they go all winding through these hills. So beautiful. You just run into other bikers that are super respectful, sharing the area. These are not the huge houses, but these are still nice houses. This is right across from the pump park. Okay, I just realized the reception's not good here. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna try to take you over where I said that house had its own pickleball court. I'm gonna try to show that to you. It's your fault, Jeremy. Now I'm eating a Whataburger. Nice. I haven't had Whataburger in a long time. Do they have Whataburger in Colorado? They do not. They have Raising Cane's, Del Taco, In-N-Out. They have Qdoba, which there aren't a lot of Qdobas in California. They have Qdoba here. They started Chipotle here. See this Amazon truck in front of me? These are everywhere here. These electric Amazon trucks everywhere. Keep an eye out, you'll see them, and they're dead silent. They're rolling like Priuses. So this area, Anthem, they have these buffalo accents everywhere, so that you can tell that you're in the Anthem area. And these houses right here, they all have this view. These are the mountains. It's not super clear today, but all of these houses look west, and there's a valley that drops down, so they all have an amazing view. You pay so much more to have a nice view. So much more. It's like the difference between having an ocean view and a view of the street. We need Jollibee. This house right here is crazy. They have an actual nice wall. Look, this is one house. A lot of basketball courts over here too. When I lived here in high school, people would buy property where we are right here if they had RVs and boats and horses and things like that. Now the development has pretty much butted up to this area. So this used to be kind of on its own, and now everything is sort of filling in. But you can come out here and buy 5 or 10 acres. And build whatever house you want. They have these like barns that look like they have guest houses over. Sherry, see you in a couple hours. I will be out later tonight. I'm gonna try to be out 9 o'clock Colorado time and 8 o'clock California time. Here's their basketball court. Here's their guest house over here. They have their own basketball court. We're gonna check out this house right here that they're building. Oh, that had a big waterfall in front of it, the one we just passed. Look at this up here. You can buy these little slivers of land to put whatever you want. 5 or 6 million, that sounds right. Tell me how much you think this one is. This is on Spruce Meadows Drive and Spruce Street. Some of these houses have shooting ranges inside the house. I've been over here on the e-bike. A lot of people ride horses here. Are sick. Is it a doghouse? Almost all of these have a big fountain in front. Also, a lot of them have an RV garage. I'm gonna take you. Actually, first I'll show you the video, the condor video, or the bald eagle video. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. So here's the bald eagle that I saw. Whoops. So this is I'm showing my phone right here. This is the video that's on my phone. Shoot, hold on, sorry. This is the first. Oh yeah, he probably is looking for prairie dogs. I think that video is just him sitting there. Here's a video of him flying. Sorry, there's a reflection coming off the phone. Look how big his wingspan is. It looked like a pterodactyl. Before I started filming it, he was kind of flying above us. And over here, like if you look on the left over here, there was another one over there. I think that's the second one over here. So there's one to the left and then one in the middle. And so there were 3 red-tailed hawks. So initially, my friend and I, we saw the red-tailed hawks. And then we saw other birds kind of chasing the red-tailed hawks. And then we just see this huge pterodactyl thing swooping in. I was like, that's either prehistoric or that's a bald eagle. Okay, I'm gonna show you my favorite house. It's the one with the pickleball court. And it's the one that we saw from the pump park. This has a 1, 2, 3, 4 car garage. And then this one's huge. No street lights. Yeah, they don't like light pollution out here. Ooh, look at this one. So at night, you can really see the stars. It's very peaceful. There's a unique night sound here. It's very quiet, a lot of crickets. Oh, there's this cyber truck over here in the parking lot. Okay, hopefully the reception holds up because this is the house I like right here. And you can see, here's their pickleball court. You can see the fence right there. Okay, so look, this side has a 3-car garage, probably even more. Those are probably deeper. And then the other side of the house has that many garages as well. Look at this one. This is 15468 Mountain View Circle. Whoa, look at the hole. That's the mountains back there. It's overcast today, but these people have the best view. So this is the house that we saw from the pump park. The pump park is right through here. That's where we were riding bikes earlier. Grande. Yeah, nuggets, I don't know. I know the reception's bad here, so I'm gonna get out of this area. Yeah, when it snows this area, I'll bring us back out here. When there's a lot of snow, this will be a fun area to drive around in. Because it's just so open. There is a airport close to here called Erie. And very wealthy people fly into that airport, which is maybe, I want to say 10 minutes from here. So you could have a house in California, on the East Coast, wherever, fly your private jet into Erie here, and then just drive to your compound and actually feel safe. Like, this area feels very safe. So it's kind of hard for you to tell because of how overcast it is. This view from here is one of my favorite views. It's really underwhelming today. Are you near Highlands Ranch? Not right now, I'm not, but I will drive over there. Not today, but at some point. This area is new. I want to say that most of it is under 5 years old. So the planning was really well thought. They have a lot of bike paths that go everywhere that connect with one another. I think so many people around here bike with their families, or they're out that they respect when there are other bikers out. Also, we're kind of up on a hill right now. You can see hot air balloons almost every day. The very first day that my wife and I woke up, we opened the bedroom windows and there were hot air balloons in the sky. We were like, is this just a normal thing? Like, is there some kind of an event happening today? No, it was just a normal thing. People flex their hot air balloons out here. What do you guys think? Do you want me to show you the more populated area, like where the mall is and stuff? It's probably about 15 minutes from here. There's a place called, I think it's called Colorado Premium Outlets. It's about 15 minutes that way. I could take you over there. There's an indoor facility called SNÖBAHN, SNOBAUN. It's an indoor training facility. I think Shaun White was one of the creators of it. I took a friend of mine over there the other day. It was so big inside that we could barely ride it. It's for like semi-pros and pros to train. They had big trampolines that went into airbags. We were having a hard time just even doing regular stuff on the trampolines. Okay, here are the back side of those houses. Hold on, let me get a better view. Now it's too far. This is the neighborhood that we were just seeing over here. Here's a fire truck, North Metro. Here's an ambulance, North Metro. That's what this fire area is called. This is all North Metro. And then right here, this is the road that we went underneath in that tunnel. This is the tollway. It's called E470. This is it right here. Look how empty it is. Almost always that empty, and that's why you pay a premium, because you can get on it and just go wherever you need to go within about 15, 20, 30 minutes to go really far. So it's basically like, are you super late and you want to just skip traffic, or are you super rich and you don't ever want to be in traffic? Look at the bales of hay right here. Whenever I slow up traffic, I know that people are mad at me because I still have the California plate. The California license plate does not get respect here. They don't dig it. Same thing in California. If you're driving slow and you have an out-of-state plate, most likely you're going to get harassed at some point. Maybe it's like that in every state. Okay, I'm connecting us. So we're going from that residential area. If you see those big nets in the distance, that's Topgolf. That's new. Let me see if I can get us over there with no directions. With no GPS on. What I was saying is there are 3 enormous Amazon facilities around here. 3 different ones. Like one huge one would be enough. They have 3. So anybody that orders things on Amazon in this area, it gets to you within hours. You're usually coming out of one of those 3 warehouses. Here's one of them here to my right. Look at all the electric vehicles in the parking lot. Yeah, these are tiny roads because this is still like a kind of a semi-country area. So this is Amazon delivery. Here's the cell tower that we're using right now. Huge Amazon facility. And this is one of 3 within like 5 miles. maybe even less. And then this big net right here, this is Topgolf. Linda and I bought gift certificates from Costco so that we can come here at a discount. We love Topgolf. Putt Shack and Topgolf are probably our main date nights, other than like pool and bowling, stuff like that. Would you like to work at the Amazon place? Would I like to work there? Probably not. I used to work for Dish Network. A lot of people have heard of DirecTV. Their competitor was Dish Network. That started here in Colorado. The main guy that started it, his name's Charlie Ergen. I think Charlie just sold Dish Network to DirecTV. But I used to work in the call center. Okay, wait. Let me make sure that I'm not messing this up here. Oh, you're gonna get to see the other Amazon facilities. One's to the left up here and one's to the right. But anyway, I used to work in a call center, and it used to be an old Keebler cookies manufacturing spot. And so what he did is he just bought cubicles and put them in this huge warehouse. And so yeah, I feel like I've already worked in a huge facility like that. It wasn't a lot of fun. It was cool to meet a lot of different people, but okay, so this is a big Amazon facility right here. And then here's another one up on the hill. Oh, this one is not even open yet. They just built this. Let me see if I can read these comments. My little brother loves Topgolf. I love Topgolf too. I used to have Dish back in the day. Yeah, they tried to be competitive with their price for a while. DirecTV was kind of always winning, especially when they got Sunday Ticket. Every year when football would start, end of August or whatever, we would have so many people call in to cancel Dish Network. And for a while I worked in a department called Winback, which was customer retention. So I would just talk to 70 people a day that were calling to cancel. And as part of the training and as part of the job, you had to try to save them in 2 different ways before you could disconnect the account. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're leaving. Is there anything that we can do to change your mind? No. How about a free receiver? I'll get you free equipment. No. How about free HBO and Showtime for a year? No. Okay, I'll go ahead and disconnect your account. You had to offer them at least 2 things. And so after I worked there, every time that I would ever cancel any of my accounts for anything, I would know that when I was talking to that cancellation department, that they probably had a similar thing. Like they probably had, hey, you have to try to save them in some way. So because of my training at that job, I have discounts on almost every one of my accounts. So let's say that I was getting bad reception on a cell phone or something like that. I would call in and then make sure that it was documented. Hey, I was having trouble with my reception on this date, blah, blah, blah. Because if you then call back and ask for something and they see that you've had trouble, then they're way more likely to give it to you. So yeah, I've had a lot of jobs in my lifetime. Working at that Dish Network job actually gave me some really good training for other jobs. I think I might have just overshot this. Hold on. I tried to do it without GPS and I think I might have messed it up. Oh no, we are close. this place on the right, this is main event. This has bowling, laser tag, something else, pool. This is something that they don't have in California, as far as I've seen. Tropical smoothie cafe drive-through. And then this too, there's a sandwich place here called Snarf's. I don't think they have Snarf's in California. Almost always these places are empty. Like this is open and nobody's inside. That's one of the things that's been blowing Linda and my mind, is like we go into these places and it feels like we reserved it all to ourselves. There's enough room here for people to spread out. There's enough parking. They just actually like made it so that there's enough room for everybody to move around. I'm gonna try to do a U-turn here. Snarf's does do delivery, but you can go in there and eat too. Ooh, this is a sketchy U-turn right here. Okay, here's one of the Amazon facilities. Okay, so I'm gonna drive us around this little premium outlet spot that's behind. I wonder if they have any Halloween decorations up. I'm already seeing people start to do their Christmas decorations. I might have to do a sketchy U-turn here. Hold on. Oh. Have you heard that they've been built, or they're starting to build apartments above Costco in certain areas? That's kind of how this area right here feels to me. They put all of these like outdoor mall type things, but then they put all of this housing around it. And it's kind of cool. I mean, you have access to everything. We're listening to some copyright-free music, hopefully. It says it's copyright-free. They always change. So I've been streaming for like 5 or 6 years, maybe 7 years. There are still videos that I get new copyright strikes on. It'll say, hey, your video from 2021 just got a copyright strike because I was using somebody's free copyright-free music back then, and between now and then they sold that song or their catalog to somebody that's now monetizing it. So that's a tip for anybody that does content creation. Just because something says copyright free, maybe it's copyright free on that day, but very rare that it stays that way. Okay, this is us pulling into the outlets. I've got to be careful in here because this is a playground with a lot of kids. But it's like such a premium playground. me see if I can find a spot and walk us over. This car that's in front of me, they're trying to park anywhere, which is letting me know that it's full. This isn't going to be long. I just want to take you over and show you what it looks like. I might even take you into CABELA'S. That's CABELA'S in front of us to the right. It's amazing in there. Maybe I'll do that to end it. So if you were here at the very beginning, I started out with some In-N-Out burger. I saved 2 bites for the end. Ooh, I'm warming it up in the sun. Mmm. So this is called Denver Premium Outlet at Simon Center. Shields is way better. Shields is dope. I didn't know about Shields until I just moved back here. Shields is like a Dick's Sporting Goods kind of. Oh, I can feel the life like channeling through my blood. This is my iced tea. Okay, let's go. Oh shoot, I don't have this bike locked on here, so we gotta make it quick. The bike is just sitting on the back, so anybody could just loosen it up and grab it. That sounded like it had a weed whacker engine in that. This has lights on it. Looks like they're probably lighting this up at night. But the reason I wanted to bring you over here is they have a lot of these cool manicured parks. Very clean, safe. This one's like dinosaur bones. This is all spongy. The stuff I'm walking on right now. Very spongy. All right, we're not gonna go super deep, so there's just a ton of kids in here. I don't want to freak out any of the parents. Look at this big slide. It goes all the way back. Like you can see kids all the way back there in the jumpers. Cool benches. And then here's where the outlets are. And almost everywhere in Colorado, tons of art. This is teaching you about the life cycle. And this mural here is advertising the butterfly pavilion. My mom used to get me a dual membership to the butterfly pavilion every year. When you walk into the butterfly pavilion, there's like an incubator right there that has all of these different stages of the development of the butterfly. So you get to see the pupa, and you get to see like the cocoons and all that. It's really cool. And I think they say that I think a butterfly only lives a couple weeks, maybe even less than that. I don't know. But so many. I actually released a turtle into the butterfly pavilion once. I had a pet turtle and we didn't know where to take it, and so I snuck it into the butterfly pavilion. Which is probably a bad idea. That ecosystem in there is pretty closed. Like, they control what happens. We don't need to see all the shops. They do have a decent food court. It's not special, but it's pretty big. Linda and I were in the food court a couple weeks ago, and right when you walked into the food court, they had a vending machine for eyelashes. The eyelashes were like $15 each for the kit. All right, I'm almost done with this tour, but I think I am going to drive us over to CABELA'S, just for anybody that hasn't been in there. My bike's still on the back. I don't know if every CABELA'S is like this, but here when you walk in, they have all of these like stuffed and mounted animals like elk and bears and different things. And it's supposed to be representing everything that's in this area. To my knowledge, they don't have a moose. They might have an elk, who knows? I don't know if they're going to have an issue with me filming in there. We'll find out. There are a lot of people here. Welcome everybody hanging out. This was just a really quick bicycle and burger run that we were gonna do. I will be out later tonight. I have a special guest that's going to go look at Christmas lights with me. That's in a little less than 4 hours. So if you're not busy later tonight, come back. The stream later tonight is going to be on my other channel. It's called LAOC TV. That's the main channel. This is the backup channel that I'm on right now. This is like the private party channel. I like this one. This channel feels like the VIP area. Let me see if I can turn this. SRT Jeep right there. here that make an off-road recreational vehicle. So they'll take an old Jeep or a truck or something like that. Ooh, this kid just got a fishing pole. And they'll put a snorkel on it so that you can drive it up to the windows in water. Just so many people have like a rock crawler vehicle or something to camp in. All right, this may or may not work. I'm gonna see if we can go in here and film a little bit. Also, I don't know what the reception's gonna be like. I'm not gonna be able to check it. We're just gonna... You want me to take that for you? Yep. Whatever this purple thistle is, I see this everywhere. So this is CABELA'S. Hopefully they're not playing music, and hopefully we can save the reception. Oh, I was wrong. There's a moose right here. This is a real stuffed moose. So yeah, it is gonna be sad that these are all stuffed real animals. And we haven't even started yet. There's literally like 100 more in here. They're all labeled. Where's the bear? I don't think there is a bear, but I'll look. Here's a big elk up here. Oh, there is a bear right there. Usually if I say there's not something, within seconds, they're like, oh, check this out. My cousin in LA had a stuffed bear in his office. Somebody owed him money, and they asked if they could just give him a stuffed bear instead of paying him, and he said yes. Everybody that ever went into his office was like, is that a real bear? It's like, actually it is. Oh, this one's looking right at me. Whoa. And look, this is what they're selling here. All like camo stuff. Here are the mule deer. That's pretty impressive. So well done. Yeah, I mean the taxidermy that they had to do for this. Here's the white-tailed deer. I mean, at the very least, you can come in here and see what you could maybe run into in the mountains. There are a ton of guns in here. Okay, this is where it gets crazy. Desert bighorn sheep. This is the whitetail. Whoa, look at this guy. Oh, I like his little face. That raccoon is looking into my soul. Yeah, the scenery is crazy. Look at this. Since we don't know, let's just assume that these died of natural causes and then somebody found them. This coyote looks kind of cross-eyed. Oh, he looks like a boy. Pronghorn. I like this one, the pronghorn. Where's Bigfoot? I'll look. Wow, look at the eyes. Instead of being in the middle, like look, there's nothing in the middle. They're on both sides. Oh, this has fur all over the antlers. This is a red fox. like the comedian. Now this one really is looking into my soul. Jeez, bro. I like Red Fox too. I used to watch Sanford and Son on the reg. So I see these all the time when I'm driving in the mountains. These are on the side of the road. When you're driving in the mountains and somebody's flashing their lights, like oncoming traffic is flashing the lights, usually that means there's either debris in the road, like maybe rock, or there's animals in the road. Or there's cops. So, ooh, look how happy this bear is. So if you ever are in the mountains and you see somebody flashing their lights at you, first of all, slow down. And then check for either rocks, cops, or wildlife. Look, these are the decoys. What are you doing right here? What are you doing? Oh, here are the bows. I have a bunch of friends that are into bow hunting. Actually really fun. Takes a lot of skill. In the middle over here, this is where all the guns are. Binoculars, guns, knives. Here's the knife that I like right here, Benchmade. Shout out to Zach's Stuff. This is gonna be my new outfit right here. Actually, I need a ghillie suit. I'm in the market for a good ghillie. A lot of camo for women in here too. A lot of targets. Little baby moose. Here's a better shot of the grizzly. Hey, Shannon's in here. What up, Shannon? Shannon, did you see the knives? Gaz in Scotland. Hey Jeremy, good to see you. What up, Gaz? What up, Dream Shark? So this is the Rocky Mountain elk right here. Cougar, mountain lion right here. When you're snowboarding at the resorts, you can see tracks for lynx. They have lynx cats all over the mountains. Oh, here's a caribou. They have caribou coffee here. Oh, wow. Oh, look in here. There's the lynx right there. Back shot of that lynx. Ryan Perp, what up? Oh, here's a little baby lynx right here. Bro. Simba, yes. Little Simba, your little Simba. Yeah. There's a gator in here. Mama Hill loves fishing. Nice. Mama Hill loves racing for pink slips, baseball, and fishing. rainbow trout.
Here's the fish.
The camera work though. So yeah, this is a huge shop. You can get everything from kayaks to clothes, fishing stuff, generators. They have all these fish displayed too. I don't care as much about these fish, but it's around the whole outside. Like, look. The whole place has these like wildlife displays like this around everything. Oh, actually, I'll take you to the back and show you the really expensive guns. There's like a shotgun area. Ooh, these are the bikes I like, the fatties. I think I'm gonna get one of these for Linda eventually. She needs these fat tires so that she can just roll over anything. $600 for this fatty. I like these. Look at it compared to my G-Shock. It's like 2 G-Shocks wide. Yeah, she needs that.
That fish is about this big.
So whenever I zoom in on this phone, it changes the lens it's using. Unlike my Samsung, well, it will just adjust. Ooh, get one last shot of this moose. I saw one of these in Breckenridge a couple months ago. Crossing the road. Man, they're big. And then this is an elk right here. He's just been staring at me this whole time. Oh, look at the chipmunk. There's Dale and Chip right there. These are all over in the mountains. All right, I'm gonna go toward the guns in the back. Oh, there's a cougar jumping out of this tree. That's dope. Oh, there's the thumbnail right there. Yeah, that's definitely the thumbnail right here. Yeah, let's look at some guns. So many shotguns, rifles, and then so many pocket knives in here. Scopes. I'm gonna take us into the expensive gun room. This is all ammo. Can you buy a pistol and walk out right now? Kind of. If you've already passed the background check, I think you can. LAE, do you happen to know what time Jeremy is going to be back? I'm going to be live 8 p.m. California time, which is 9 p.m. Colorado time. So a little over 3 hours. And I'll be live on the other channel, the Jeremy Reed 1980 channel. Sorry, LAOC TV channel. Whoa, look at these big tusks right here. What are you doing?
Hello.
So we saw a polar bear earlier. Polar bear is definitely not here in Colorado. There's a zebra back here that's definitely not in Colorado. Ooh, this is the safe I need right here. Zebra. This is the paint job that they give to the donkeys in Tijuana to make them zonkies. Wildebeest. Some kudu. Hey! Look how happy this warthog is. It's like the warthog from Lion King. Sable. Oh no, I can hear the music better over here. Hakuna Matata. Look at the Adam's apple right here. Red stag. Some purses. Okay. All right, we're almost out of here. I can't believe we haven't got kicked out yet. This is all the jerky, trail mix. Kind of reminds me of Buc-ee's. Sunglasses over here. Ooh, this is my favorite cart right here. The taffy and the candy. I just remembered that my bike is not attached to the back of my Jeep. I gotta go out there and see if it's still there. Look, these are all trucks that you can get your name. Let's see if Ellie has her own truck in here. CDE. Nope. Let's see if mine's in here. Jeremiah's, that's close. Okay, let's get out of here. I see that the reception just got bad anyway. to the back wall over there. We're not gonna go over there, but that's where they have all of the Yeti, like the Yeti coolers and stuff. I love Yeti everything. Big old moose. Yeah, when Linda and I were packing, we pretty much got rid of everything that wasn't a Yeti. Gracias. Alright, we didn't get kicked out of CABELA'S. And my bike, I see that my bike's still on the back of the Jeep. That's good. I'm sure there was like a security, like a loss prevention guy watching us that whole time. So can you feel how chill it is here? Just, the vibe is just so relaxed. I just kept this bike on here with no locks at all. Anybody could just loosen this up and take it, but it's still here. Oh, look over here. Okay. So there's one other place that I want to show you. It's this place called SNÖBAHN. You can look it up between now and when I get over there. It's a place that has like an indoor skateboarding facility. They may or may not kick me out of there. I don't know. We've been having good luck so far. It's really close. And then after this, I'm gonna go try to get Linda her SpongeBob vanilla pineapple frosty from Wendy's, and then get ready to go out tonight. So that was CABELA'S. One of the more fun things that you can do in this state is to just take a kayak out and be in the mountains. Float around in the water. Even if you're not fishing, just to be out there in nature feels so good. I'm excited to show you this place because I don't think there are a lot of these around. There are two different locations in this state. One of them's here. This is Thornton, Colorado. And then there's another one in a town called Centennial, which is on the south side of Denver. But this is where we're gonna go, right here, SNÖBAHN. You have time to look it up before I go in there if you want a sneak peek. Oh, this guy, see, this guy's like setting up his bike. I bet he was just getting rowdy on that bike. I bet they won't have an issue with me filming because it's so new that they want to still advertise it. We'll find out though. We're gonna leave the bike naked here again. It's okay. All right, I might put you in my pocket for a second just while I talk to the people at the front desks so I don't freak them out. I'm gonna go pocket mode for like 25 seconds, okay? Hold on. Hi. Is it okay if I just get a couple? Sure. Sure. Can I get a couple pictures?
Pictures?
Yeah. I just want to walk around and just get a couple. They're having some kind of a meet in here. When I was in here before, it was not this packed. All right, here are the big jumps. I know reception's bad. I just want to show you this big jump area. So you can rent skateboards, bikes, pads, helmets, scooters, everything.
Getting some video?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, music. We're out of here though. It's okay. I didn't monetize this. I'm gonna go back to the pocket. Hold on. Hey, thank you so much. So I don't know if you saw any of that. That's SNÖBAHN. SNÖBAHN. There was some music playing in there. Over by where the trampolines are, it looked like they were having some kind of a street course thing. It's like a spongy mat for gymnasts. It looked like they were having some kind of a meetup or a competition or something like that. But I don't know if you saw it, but there were little kids in there, well, probably teenagers, on snowboards that had wheels. I'll have to go back later and see if the reception even let you see it, but they had kind of rollerblade wheels on the bottom of the snowboards, and then you go off the jump into the bag so that you learn, you try to develop the muscle memory of how your body feels when you're doing those twists. We had to learn that into snow. These kids are so lucky to be able to do that into airbags like that. When my friend and I went to this facility, we were there earlier in the week. We had to sign away every single right that you have, as far as like anything that you would get hurt, anything of your equipment that you break, you hitting somebody else. I mean, you literally sign away every single right that you have to hold them responsible for anything. So yeah, that's why that place is there. And it says, like, if they need to call an ambulance or whatever, they're like, it's mostly on you. You call the ambulance and tell them where you are. They don't have, to my knowledge, they don't have any medical staff people there. And the bike's still on the back. Colorado is hooking us up. So yeah, we started this stream at In-N-Out Burger. And then we went to the Pump Park in Broomfield. And then I took us over to the CABELA'S in Thornton. Actually over by the Premium Outlet Mall in Thornton. We saw that, and then we saw CABELA'S. And then we saw SNÖBAHN. This used to be Burlington Coat Factory when I was growing up, but now it's more than coats. That guy just got a nice coat. Okay, that's it for me. If you hung out, thank you so much. This was just a little tour of the burbs here in Colorado. I will be out later tonight on the regular channel. It's called LAOC TV, Jeremy Reed. That's me. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the trip. Thanks for all the good vibes. We didn't get kicked out of anywhere, which is pretty cool. I don't know if we'll get hit with copyright strike or not, but we'll see. I didn't monetize it, so maybe that'll help. And I will see you. It's about 5 o'clock now, just a little bit after 5. I will be live in about 4 hours or so. I'm going to try to find us some Christmas lights, but it might be hit or miss. We'll see. But thank you so much. Great to see everybody. I'll see you soon. Thank you, Ellie and Matt. And thank you, everybody that hung out and chatted. See you soon. Bye.